Here are 3 breaking cybersecurity stories within the last 24 hours. First up, Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth tried to hype up the new Pentagon AI platform called GenAI.mil. He was touting this as the future of American warfare. In a video, he was boasting that GenAI would put Google's Gemini AI into the hands of every American warrior. The only problem? Well, the launch failed in front of a global audience. Hegseth's X post included a link, but it pointed to a broken site. Visitors clicked and got an upstream connect error, connection termination message, basically. Turns out the only thing it was serving up was disappointment. It basically flatlined before anybody could even poke it. So, some context here, though. The Pentagon says that you'd need a DoD common access card to log in, but Hegseth's slick announcement link was public. The result was predictably embarrassing. His grand AI on every desktop claim met the reality that no one outside could even reach the site. The rollout basically fell out flat on its face. Whatever internal networking details aside, putting a military AI demo on a public URL with zero authentication, that would have been a recipe for disaster. So now the Pentagon's scrambling to fix it, but yeah, GenAI.mil's first impression was a stunning 0 out of 10. Meanwhile, North Korea's Lazarus group is out there being actual geniuses. Terrifying, evil geniuses, but geniuses nonetheless, folks. They've created EtherRAT. Okay, this is a backdoor that uses the Ethereum cryptocurrency blockchain as its command and control network. Yeah, you heard that right. They're hijacking a public cryptocurrency network to run their malware operations, and this thing is flat out diabolical. EtherRAT actually queries multiple Ethereum nodes in parallel and then picks the majority response to avoid getting shut down. It's like a decentralized, high availability load balancer, no single point of failure. The implant also checks every few hundred milliseconds for new orders, and just to be extra obnoxious, it actually installs 5 different persistence methods on Linux systems. Researchers are calling this a mix of sophisticated features never seen before in attacks. I call it nightmare fuel, frankly. Using a public blockchain for covert ops, that's like, again, next level evil brilliance here, folks. And now I can expect that all our lives are going to be much more difficult now that this trick is out in the wild. Yeah. Finally, our third story, ShinyHunters is back. Earlier this year, they voice fished their way into over 1 billion Salesforce records. Now they're back with token theft. This prolific gang, I've talked about a lot in the past, has this time exploited OAuth tokens from a Salesforce drift hack to break into Gainsight. Gainsight's a customer support tool, customer success tool, actually. They ended up bypassing the MFA entirely by stealing the authentication tokens after the users logged in, which is the key point here. Over 200 Salesforce instances got hit, including big names like GitLab and Verizon. ShinyHunters basically were bragging online that Gainsight was compromised entirely. Salesforce ended up having to revoke all their tokens and yank Gainsight from their marketplace. So listen up, folks. OAuth token theft sidesteps all sorts of traditional defenses because the token is the key. It completely bypasses usernames, credentials, multi-factor, because again, this is all post-authentication. All right? So that wraps up today's headlines. This is Andy Thompson, signing off.